Hey guys, so I just finished my workout. I did a bunch of shorts that I'll load if you need some encouragement. Comment down below if you want me to load those videos to give you encouragement. Just move every day. It will change the seasonal affectiveness disorder. Guys, it's been extra cold everywhere, even in places that's not used to it being cold. It can make you sad. That's what seasonal affectiveness disorder is. So if you want to prevent that, you'll watch my shorts. They're short videos. I also just did an after workout. How do you take the relive after your workout? How to best support your body as you're working out and get the best results. I know all the tips, trips, and strategies, so please subscribe, tap the bell if you want health tips, and then start watching more of my content. I know some of you are here just for the intel. So I've got news from Mr. Sandman. He gave me a lot of good articles that I went through all the details on my lives, so you're going to want to check out my lives for that. But just as I was getting ready to get off, my husband was home, so he said, hey, you need to be done. It's been an hour. So I listened to him. So here's what you might have missed. This is what I think he was talking about. The Prime Minister advisor reveals the government's vision to activate non-oil resources. You've heard by a lot of people, they're saying, oh, they have to diversify their income streams. Well, this is what they're doing. It said, Minister Mazar Mohammed Salih revealed on Monday the government's vision to activate non-oil resources in Iraq. While he stressed that the Prime Minister will be the starting point of the strategic partnership between the state and the private sector, he pointed out that the economic reform law has made its way to Parliament for legislation. Salih pointed out that this will be achieved through the government's support of investment in private sector projects, as well as the launch of partnership projects in manufacturing industry, in addition to the government's financial support for them with sovereign guarantees consistent with Iraq's entry into the modern digital industrial area, according to the requirements and principles accelerating economic growth. A strategy that will be included in the National Development Plan for the next 5 years. He said, he says they have taken into consideration the contribution of the natural market to GDP to more than 55% in the country's national income composition in the coming years, instead of its current percentage, which is about 37%. So guys, there's plans to diversify their income streams that they've been asked to do. Even though they've got a really good GDP, they've got a lot of gold. Just check out some of my other videos. I go into all those details. This is just a high-level summary. Al-Sudani's government assesses ministries and takes decisions regarding displaced individuals in Kurdistan. So they're looking to help the displaced. Security forces successfully intercept drone targeting another base in Iraq. So that's good. That's probably Mr. Sandman's crew. Coordination framework discusses Iranian attacks on Erbil. They're all for peace, guys. Gold prices dip in Baghdad and Erbil markets. So that is the news for Mr. Sandman over there in the sandbox. He's over there. He's active duty. I think he's on a break, though, because he was in Syria for a while, I think. You want to drink this as soon as you can. You don't want to leave it set. Once it's blended or once you shake it up in your bottle, you just need to drink it because your body needs it after a workout especially. So here's the other summary from everybody in the U.S. I think Mark Z's information, because he was on this morning, should be updated. I know, let's see, TNT Tony was Monday. Maybe that's on here. I don't know, guys. I tend to use one summary. Why? Because it's the fastest. So I hope you like that. I hope you appreciate. Please comment down below if you appreciate these summaries, guys. I need the encouragement because I'm working really hard to get you the summaries for the people that are still working, like me and my husband. My husband's working at El Bean right now. So Mark Z via PDK commented, I believe the Iraqi dinar has to come back where it went out at 322, and the Vietnam dong has to come back to 227, according to the International Monetary Fund. Mark Z responded, if you correct the VND back to its old value, it'd be about 221 to 230, depending how they adjust for inflation. But yeah, that is why he believes certain values will make more sense. These follow historic norms for revaluations. And let me say, everything on this video is my opinion. I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm just telling you what I'm personally doing to diversify my strategies for these crazy times when nobody knows what's really going to happen. A lot of theories, but nothing concrete yet. Pimpy, when people say they have to be Article 8 compliant, they have to delete the 3 zeros. They make it sound like it's a mandate. They don't have to delete the 3 zeros. It's idealistic if they do, but they don't have to delete the 3 zeros. Nowhere does it say it's mandated. Thank you, Pimpy. I appreciate that. No comments about my slurping. I don't need any criticism from anybody in the crew. I love you all unconditionally. Please give me the same unconditional love, okay? I'm just doing my best to get you this in the little bit of time I have to do this today. Militiaman. Love him. Big push. They are finishing the reforms, but one of the things they need is an international currency exchange rate. They haven't started pumping oil to the Cyan port yet. Why? Because they haven't had a customs valuation yet. Why haven't they gone to the World Trade Organization just yet? Because the World Trade Organization is going to need what? A valuation. What did they say they were going to bring in the short term? The customs valuation with the World Trade Organization. They need big movements. They're going to need a real effective exchange rate. 1310 is radically different than what we believe a real effective exchange rate is. I agree with you, Militiaman. Comment down below. What do you think? Frank26, it's complex, the monetary reform. There are many facets to it. There are many things happening. There are many levers and buttons being pushed and moved. The beauty of it is these things are actually occurring. I don't know when they're going to release a new exchange rate. All I know is that they are. Then there's another thing via PDQ question. This is a question that Mark got. Can you clarify who has the authority and final say on the RV of the Iraqi dinar? Mark Z said it is the U.S. Treasury, but the U.S. Treasury is controlled by the Western banking elites. That's who has been stalling it. Iraq and BRICS has been doing everything to force them into a corner where they have no choice to go. That is what we have been watching. It would have gone years ago if it wasn't for the Western banking world here in the U.S. Now, one of the questions somebody asked, Sandman answered, and I took a picture of it because it was in the chat this morning. That's why you should subscribe and tap the bell, because Sandman, who is American, who's on duty over there as part of the coalition forces, knows a lot about this. And so, again, subscribe and tap the bell for this unique resource that only I give. It says, that is what we have been watching. It would have gone years ago if it wasn't for the Western banking. Here in the U.S., the Western banking elites representative is the U.S. Treasury. In Mark's opinion, they are doing everything right to force the U.S. Treasury's hand. Iraq told us in December they would totally de-dollarize after January 1st. So we're waiting and watching because they are de-dollarizing now. So this is what Mr. Sandman said. The IMF is located in the U.S. and Europe, folks, along with the United Nations, waiting on the UN for Article 8 and total ascension to the IMF, and this will happen very soon from what we are hearing. I'm just saying, that's what Sandman's opinion is. So we started with Sandman, we ended with Sandman. What do you think of Sandman's intel? Please comment down below. What do you think of everybody else's intel? I think they're all great. I really do. I think they're all great. I will want to say, if you don't watch all my other videos, I talked about this before. China has decided to take up interest in Iraq and Turkey's development road project. Guys, it's China's Belt and Road Initiative. They've had this planned, I think, for a long time. Comment down below if you know exactly how long. Guys, I'll see you on the next summary. Actually, tomorrow's the next Coffee and Conversations. If you want like a mini margaritas and mysteries before my husband gets off work tonight, let me know. I actually have time today to do some other freedom strategies, which is a 3 steps to a safe exchange. If you want that, let me know. I have 3 or so hours. I'll put my email down below. You can email me. I can reply really quickly because I'm gonna be clearing out my emails. I've got to. Guys, I love you all with the love of Jesus Christ. Do something to move today. Look for my shorts if you need some encouragement. I'm all about encouraging you and giving you all the information I have to help you navigate these crazy times. We can do anything together. God bless.